Happy New Year, my friends and family. Thank you for coming into my site here. I'm going to talk about how to make makki di roti. That's Punjabi for cornflower chapati. My mum normally makes this. She's not available in the UK. She's gone on holiday today. But because she's away, I feel like having it. And I made it once before, but I made a big mess of it. Many people are now showing me and telling me through videos and phoning me up to show me how to make it. So I just want to go through the ingredients of what I've learned so far, and I'm going to show you what ingredients we need and how we're going to make it, and I'm going to make sure I get it right this time. So here we go then. What we need is a fine corn flour, and it looks like this, fine. We use fine because when you cook with the fine corn flour, the actual chapati is soft, yeah? If you use the coarse one, it becomes brittle and it's not as good, yeah? So fine corn flour, I'll show you how to prepare this in a minute. We need also a wooden stirring spoon, so because we're going to use hot water in there, we don't want you to burn your fingers. The next one, we use butter. And not also the butter, my mum also used the outer covering from the butter, and I'll show you why she uses that when we start preparing the actual chapati. The next ingredient we use is Garam Masala, and you can buy these from your Indian local shop or even Tesco's, but my mum makes her own ingredients. She puts other herbs and spices in there, but anyway, if you haven't got that, you've got other stores that do that. We need salt and fresh chillies. So fresh chillies, about that many, 6 or 7. We'll be blending them into fine pieces, so you need a blender. Also, we need yogurt. I like a full fat yogurt. Pour it into a bowl, and I'll show you how to prepare that. You'll be having this with your makki di roti, or shall I say cornflower chapati. So that's what the ingredients that we use to make this chapati. So let's just watch this space, and if any brothers and sisters got any other tips, please comment and tell me what I've done wrong. Millions of people make this type of chapati throughout the world, but only mums make the best. My mum's not around and I feel like one, so let's watch this space if I can make it right. God bless you. Sisters, the first thing we need to do is get the chilies ready, and we don't want them thick, we want them in finely chopped, so I'm going to put them in my blender. So I've got my little blender here, chilies, there's quite a few there, but we won't be using all of them. Anyway, I'm going to put them in there, and we're going to be blending these now into fine little pieces. Okay, here's my blender, go in there, and get it going. Hold on, there we go. That's it, I think that's enough. Right, and that's what it looks like. It's all blended finely. I'll take the out of the way. Blending fine. That's going to be on top of our chapati, our cornflower chapati, makki di roti. Now we are ready to mix the dough, the chapati dough. Most important part, I've got this wrong before. Now I've got my aunties and my mum and my dad ringing up from India and all over the place. They're telling me, don't forget to put the hot water in it. Maybe that's what I got wrong last time. So brothers and sisters, please, if you've got a new method, please comment and we can do that. So right now, I'm going to mix. This is the important part, I can't get this wrong. I think that's about 3 chapatis, a load of flour in there. So here we go then. Hot water now, this is boiling hot water, I just boiled it a minute ago. So I'll do it a step at a time. I'm trying not to get this wrong, because I don't think we're going to use much water. But anyway, let's see what happens. It seems to be soaking it up. All right. Bit more then. It's all clogging up now, clumping up. Might have to get my hands in there. But I've seen my mum get her hands in there, in the hot water, hot dough. A little bit more then. If I get it wrong, then I'm going to have to put more flour in. But it looks a bit more, I think. I'll keep going. Right. I think I'm going to get my hands in there. See how we go. Is it going to be hot? That's not bad, not bad. Oh, still it is hot. Right. Still a little flour down the bottom there. So I'm going to keep going, keep mixing. Okay, making a mess here. We're getting there. So as you see, it's quite thick. It's not like your normal stodgy flour. It's like clumping all together. So get my hands in there, and this is what my mum does. It's hot, but I'm getting it. Can you see it? The consistency. Let me pick something up and show you. You see it? It's quite doughy, like Play-Doh. Right. We've got a chapati mix, the cornflower chapati mix. I'm going to take a bit out of there now. You can see it's quite pliable. It's like Play-Doh. I'm taking a size of like a cricket ball, I say, and I'm just rolling it around in my hand, as you can see. Yeah, there you are. Can you see? I'm rolling it around in my hand, as you can see. Okay, and there we are. We got that. That's one chapati ready to go onto the pan. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to flatten this out without using a rolling pin. Okay, it's quite thick, so it's quite pliable. All right. Okay, as you see, my cornflower chapati is ready. I'm happy with it. It's round enough for me. The pan now is hot. I've got it hot. It's boiling. Yeah, it's really boiling. Yeah, I'll turn that up a bit more. Yeah, get it hot. So get your pan really hot. And now there's a reason why we had that wrapper, that butter wrapper, which is off one of these butter blocks. Is so we can lift it. We're going to flip it over onto this hot pan. This is now getting hot. We'll turn it up a bit more. Right, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to flip it over. So here we go. Onto the pan, flip over. And I can just peel that off because I'll butter the other side of, yeah. So I'm going to just touch this down a bit, work that. I'm going to let that cook. So we wait till you can see it going hard, and we'll peel it away slowly, and then we'll flip it back over in a while. So far so good. I haven't made many mistakes so far, so I think I'm doing well. I'll turn this handle around so you can see. So that this pan is hot. I'll turn it right up. Get the heat underneath there. I think we could use when it starts cooking, you can just lift it up and then pry it over so it don't stick. I'll let it go for a while. Okay. I've got my ball, cornflour ball, ready for cooking. I need to flatten it on my butter wrapper. Remember I said keep the butter wrappers? My mum always used the butter wrappers. Shine it down side down, and we're just going to put a bit of a coating of butter onto it so the chapati won't stick onto the foil, the wrapper, the butter wrapper. And it's about the size that we need it, and I'm going to put the ball in the middle of that. And now we need to flatten this out. So just fresh middle, can you see it? It's coming into a flat, like a pancake type thing. And I want it round, so I'm going to keep sort of touching the sides and then pushing the dough outwards. Yeah, kids will love doing this. Get your kids doing this. Yeah, so round we go. And I'm just trying to push it out. As you can see, it's now forming my chapati. Now any little mishaps, you can just bring it back together again and again. So I'm pushing. Now, if you're going to put a bit of water on your first, and then just push to the side. Water will just help you just to not stick onto your fingers, yeah? So I'm pushing it out. As you can see, you're now forming your cornflower chapati, or can I say makki roti, yeah? Okay, I'm pushing it out. And I'm thinning it out. I think about really thin. Not as thin as a normal chapati, but a little bit thicker than a chapati. But you can see the size of this. I am trying to make a perfect sort of type of round. I think I'm doing fine here so far. I think my mum will be proud of me if I get this right. I have got my friend John here who's taking a video. He's going to be my taster today. I just hope he's going to like my food. I hope I'm not going to mess it up. Yes. I'm going to flip this over without trying not to break it, okay? So here we go. Oh, yes. I think I'm doing all right here. Yeah. And what I'm going to do now, as I flipped it over, this side looks okay. So I'm going to put a bit of butter over it, yes? And we're going to let the other side cook. And we'll let the other side cook for a while. And then we're going to flip it over one more time. And then we'll butter the other side. And then I'm going to put all my chilies on there. I've got my chilies ready to go. And I've got my salt and pepper at the ready. Yeah? And we'll be putting that on the other side when it's ready. So I'm just going to touch. I think it's coming on. I think my mum's going to be proud of me looking at this. And all my brothers and sisters on Facebook and WhatsApp, they're going to be proud of me. As you see, the chilies are ready. Yeah, it's brilliant. This is a brilliant dish. I feel the other side's cooked now. I'm just going to go again around, all around the chapati. I know, and I'm going to flip it one more time. Let that cook. Turn it down a bit. A bit more, one more. I think we're doing all right there. So we've got the butter. As you can see, all buttered up. I see the other side's cooked okay. And what I'm going to do now, butter first. So to heat that side up again, butter. I'm going to put my chilies on. I'm going to spread them out a bit. Yeah. All round. Next stage is the Garam Masala. Yeah, you sprinkle it on. It looks like a pizza, doesn't it? But tell you, it's amazing. And then the last one is salt. Oh, that's it. I won't put too much on. Wash my hands. And then we're ready to take that off that pan. So I'm taking it off and I'm coming to my plate it up. There we go. Far as these yogurt is good, a bit of garam masala in the yogurt and a little bit of salt. Rub that in. And that we're ready to go. That's my cornflower chapati. Here's my dear friend John, my neighbour, who's took the whole video of me making this makki roti, or shall I say cornflower chapati. Now I'm going to get him to taste it and he can give us the verdict. Go on, John.
Absolutely gorgeous.
You like that? Mm. Wow, wow. Well, I'm happy you put thumbs up with that. Friends and family, just let me know. What do you think? What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Let me know. God bless you all. Turn it over. I'm ready to eat myself. Turn it over. Bit of butter on the top. That's what I'm doing right here. Brother John's had that chapati and he loved it. He said he loved it. He didn't think he could take the chilies, but they weren't that bad. It's just a combination of everything. So I'm going to put my chilies on top now then. Sprinkle a bit more butter, chilies, sprinkle them on top. There we go. Just go all over. Get all the chilies in there, every area of that chapati. The next one will be masala. Alright, sprinkle that on. And the last one is salt. Just to bring those taste, don't get your taste buds going. Yes, that's it. There we go. Finished, onto my pan. There you are. I think I'm doing well there. And here we go. Now for the taste. I like my mum's, how she makes them. Let's have a taste. Nice. I'm going to make another one. I think we're doing alright. God bless you all. Happy New Year.